Terve! Alright, people and all the other creatures. The world has come into its time when it's time to start mocking up the frame with the wheels and see if the new suspension rear shocks are too big or too small or just in correct size. The main target is to get the frame up, front end in, get the swing arm back in, wheels on, to get the profile for the bike, so I can decide where to cut the frame and how to install the hoop. So let's start doing it. Alright, there's the frame now on its way to chopping station. So the idea here is to get rid of these unnecessary brackets and get it clean looking frame and then do the grinding down and stuff like that. Alright, so there is the mutilated frame now. I chopped almost every bracket off I could find. I will chop this off as well. I don't need the helmet guard. So that one's still out, and then I will do the frame hoop. So for the frame hoop, I did these tapes to like mark the places where I should cut. So I will cut along this tape line here and figure out how I'm going to get the hoop fit there. But first I need to cut it and then start to play the Tetris with it. Now there's no turning back, right? Say hello to Pekka Töpöhäntä. I don't know what's that in English, but it's this cartoon where it's the cat without the tail, so this looks like now cat without tail. We'll make you a tail, no problem. Choppity chop chop. Good job. I'm actually going to save all these brackets because I'm not entirely sure that am I going to need those or not, but I saved those. Right, so I thought that I will cut 5 centimeters out from the hoop and then it starts to look like what I wanted. I'm not sure if I'm going to bend it upwards. I might leave it like this because when I was looking from the sideways the angle looked kind of cool. First I thought that I would do with same. There's no ideas on that one. Yeah, we'll do like this. You need to be careful when using the tape. There is also always possibility that you cut from the wrong side of the tape. I usually mark the arrow on which side should I cut. It's fairly flat with the top of the frame. I'm thinking, is it too flat or just perfect? I might be able to bend it from the root of the block which is inside here, so it would rise a little bit. This cheats you, by the way, because there is no wheels on it. This is not on the correct alignment now. Yeah, after I put the tank on and put some razors below it, I think it looks like that I will need to bend the frame hoop. It's a little bit too coffee razor for my liking. Alright, after a brief staring competition between myself and the Frankenstein which we have here, is I believe that I came to conclusion. I think that it's good right where it is now, because I like the way that the rear fender is going, and I think it's in balance somehow. So we will go with that. And that means that let's take all those off and grind the what's left of the brackets. Start preparing the frame hoop to be welded on. While you are grinding anything that creates awful dust and everything around you, remember to wear a respirator and remember to cover your beer. And here we have almost bare metal frame. Not sure how the paint will look on the grinded frame, because it's grinded with 120 grit, so it might be somewhat not so round anymore, I think. And next we should put the frame hoop in and place it correctly so we can weld it. I think after that we need to decide some of the bracket places already, so we can attach the what we should have to attach. There is probably a couple of things we need to attach. We want the seat in and also the rear fender. Those are all the brackets I'm going to add here. I will do the battery box inside this area, so I'm hoping to get almost full-size battery box, but it shouldn't pop out when you look from the sideways. But this in, I grind these in a little bit of an angle, and also the frame, so we can get good weld in between of those. Yeah. Alright,